STI radar detector was introduced in 2006 by Beltronics. They wanted to come out with something that was absolutely invisible to all forms of radar detector, and another name for that is RDD. The RDD is a little device that sits on the dash of a police car, and as he's driving down the highway, it's actually searching for the local oscillator frequency of all radar detectors. And anything that transmits or anything that has RF capability will emit a local oscillator frequency, and so it's a matter of how good each radar detector is at hiding that local oscillator frequency. The Bell STI driver is 100% effective. No other radar detector even comes close to its capability in hiding itself from the RDD that police might use. Now, radar detectors are used in Virginia because in the state of Virginia they say that you can't use a radar detector. I personally feel that that's illegal because RF is controlled by the federal FCC, not by the state. However, they do have a law that says you can't use radar detectors, so they will wait on the state lines, and for people who are not familiar with Virginia state laws, they might have a radar detector sitting in the windshield. They'll go across the state line of Virginia, and voila, within 2 to 5 miles there'll be a state trooper there with RDD, and he'll pick you up for using a radar detector in the state of Virginia. The STI driver, however, cannot be detected no matter what. It doesn't matter whether they use the latest radar detectors called Spectre 2 and Spectre 3. It's also called Stalcar in Australia. The RDD is 100% invisible, which means that those radar detectors can be used around the world without worrying that they can be detected. Now, it's one thing to be electronically invisible, it's another thing to be physically invisible. So they have these little devices called radar detector visors, which I have sitting up here on this visor. You can actually put a radar detector inside this little pocket, and with it sitting up here, it will alert you by voice. Nobody can physically see it, nobody can electronically see it, and it's